Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 Rise and Fall in our Swift Hawk Lightning War series. So Spain is going to declare war on me as soon as I click next turn. It's going to happen. I know this for a fact. I know this for a fact because I actually want to tell you about a little bit of a bug just in case you run into it, and I want to spare you some similar frustration of what I just experienced. But Spain's going to declare war, and also another thing that's going to happen is this Norwegian apostle is going to move down this direction. I restarted this episode a moment ago just because of this shenanigan, this shenanigan, singular, that occurred. I had this Inquisitor selected, and I realized that he doesn't really have that much combat power against this particular apostle, because the apostle is, actually let's point, you can see, if you look on the left-hand side there, is a debater. And also, let's wait, there you go, +5 combat from theocracy. So because Harold is also pursuing religious goals, we're really pursuing religious goals just to head him off, but because he is pursuing those, his religious units are super strong. And as a result of that, we are dealing with that. And basically, I wanted to check out the combat strength. And so what I did was I had my Inquisitor selected. This is explaining how I know Spain's declaring war, yes, but I also just want you to know this is a thing. If I were to left click on this apostle right now, left click, not right click. Right click should be a move order, right? You would never expect left click to do anything. But if I were to left click on this apostle right now, it would try to move my Inquisitor towards that apostle. It wouldn't move all the way because obviously I can't get all the way, but it would try to do it. And as a matter of fact, if I did that in the next turn, it would attack the apostle. And so I left click the apostle, really just absent-mindedly trying to see their promotions. All I have to do is point like this and you can see it. But that's what caused that to happen. So I know that Spain's going to declare war. Spain's hanging out right there. We are still going to get this settler done in Ngulumapu and put him down right there. We're going to have a trader done in Puamapu in the next turn. We're going to use them to help that city grow a little bit faster because we need as much loyalty. We're establishing a beachhead over here really for loyalty. The more citizens we have in this little triad of cities that we're going to put in, we can literally put one city right there. And it's not going to be an amazing city, but it will help us establish a little bit of a front against Spain. Plus, also, it might help us convert some of his cities with loyalty, which would be hilarious. If we moved Amani down from Puamapu to this new city, that would be really, really good. So we're also finishing up Taj Mahal and YnAMP in 11 turns. Hopefully we'll get that, and if we do, that'll help us secure some golden ages going forward. We've had a little bit of trouble with golden ages in this game so far, compared to Great Scott. And then library in YnAMP, campus in Nagmapu, and a harbor in YnAMP. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn and have Philip yell at us. What I tell you. His voice deepens at the end like a badass. All right, so he declared a surprise war. And notice he's already landed a knight and a battering ram, so he means business. He is coming straight up to our capital to say hello.
So long as it's black.
And if you're wondering why I didn't move my units a little closer so I can get them even closer this turn, that would be cheap. That would be safe scumming, essentially, and I don't want to do that. So I knew that he was going to declare war, but when I originally played this, I didn't know that. So I'm going to play as though that is the truth, because that is. Let's go ahead and fire on that knight with Ngulumapu, do a little bit of damage to him. And also, I want to move this swordsman that direction as well. We need our units in that direction. Heading in that direction, rather. We're going to get this heavy chariot underway. We don't have knights available yet, I don't think. We have some apostles promotable. You should have the debater promotions. We're going to give you that. And then you have the translator promotion. Religious spread, triple strength in cities of other civilizations. We can use that up on Pedro's cities in a bit. But I also can train some additional inquisitors if I so choose. So I'm going to put this guy here. I'm making a few moves that I made in the previous attempt at this recording before that nonsense happened, before that shenanigan occurred. We're not going to do anything in YnAMP. Obviously, we don't need to. YnAMP has one Protestant follower. So we're going to deal with that. Also, I think Nagmapu does as well. So we're going to move you over here. And in the next turn, we can do something more with that. So this trader, I want to go ahead and set up to trade with Ngulumapu. It's a little bit dicey because that puts them in the path of any units that might land from Spain and makes them vulnerable to raiding, especially because that's a knight. He can just ride up and wreck this trader. And he probably is going to get wrecked, but I'm going to risk it. Just because we need that city to grow as rapidly as possible. Speaking of growth, I'm going to go ahead and I'm tempted to buy the monument, but I'd rather buy the granary because the more citizens will have a similar effect on loyalty. But that's having the city grow as rapidly as possible is my primary objective. Let's go ahead and I guess I can just build the monument outright. It's going to take 3 turns, and that's it. And now we finally have some additional envoys here. We can... Extra production in the capital when producing units. We're at war with Granada right now because Philip is the suzerain. But no one is suzerain of Antioch, oddly enough. Let's go ahead and do an envoy in each. And that extra gold per turn in the capital will really be helpful. Now, this scout, I'm going to have keep looking around up here. There might be some colonizable territory that we can find. Spain, by the way, if you didn't notice, they've got a city right over here. Didn't mention it last episode because it's, you know, kind of out of the way, but it is there. We need to keep an eye on them. Let's see, this Inquisitor, again, we're going to keep impaling Mapu. You have 1 build charge left. What can I do with it? I think it would be best used on that, either the stone or this luxury resource once it's available to me, so we'll keep you there. And then this, this Inquisitor, any other cities need to be cleansed? Not at the moment. Let me move this Inquisitor here so that he's next to this Apostle in case this one comes down and tries to fight. That way they're giving each other some adjacency bonuses. And let's go to the next turn and see what he does. Okay, he has landed. Farm in Ngulu Mapu. Who just declared war on me? I'm guessing a city-state did? Yeah, city-state did.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money and trouble.
Carthage has declared war on Lautaro, so we've met another city-state. Handy enough. Alright, Farm in Ngulu Mapu has been pillaged. That's a shame. Let's fire on this knight again. He healed up with that particular move. That's okay. Move you there. Move you there. This heavy chariot's not going to be too useful to me until I can make him a knight, and this spearman's not going to be too useful until I can make him a pikeman. We're moving towards astronomy, but do I maybe need to switch to military tactics? I think I do. Let's do that so that we can have pikemen. And then this scout, we're going to keep looking around to see what kind of settlement spots I might be able to discover. That monastery is tempting there. I think I might hold off, though. Hang on, let's see if there's... See, I can buy land combat units with faith now. That's the other thing. It's kind of handy. So... if I buy a crossbowman now, I can help defend Ngulu Mapu even sooner. Totally forgot about that. I'm glad I remembered. Just started a recording for the day. Your knowledge of metal casting has improved considerably. We're going to leave that builder right there. And then this Inquisitor, again, we're going to cleanse Nagmaku. Now, I think that was your last charge, so he's going to go away. That's fine, though. And then I'm going to keep this crossbowman here because I'm still a little bit nervous about Harold. We just need to deal with Spain first. And we're probably going to see this war through a good amount. Let's send you up to YnAMP. We're going to see this war through, I think, because... okay, interesting. That guy ran over here. Aren't you a debater? No, you're a debater. That's right. So let's put you... Where can I move you? If I move you up here, you should still be able to attack. Yes, you can. Good. So let's move the Inquisitor over here. Minor defeat. And we'll have you stand here just to back up these units in combat. We are not... Hopefully that Apostle, if he attacks this Inquisitor, will... Because he's attacking on my territory, will have more damage dealt to him. This is a terrible fight right now if he attacks the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor will die. But I don't think that's what will happen if he attacks me. It would only happen if... Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so he tried to attack the Inquisitor, and he got dealt the damage as though he was fighting in my territory, which is good. That's what I wanted to happen. Now, you're our debater, so I want to continue to bolster you. You have how much movement? This would cost 2 movement, so you'd still be able to attack. Very good. Let's go ahead and move you in here, so you could attack next turn. Let's go ahead and hit you, because we want to take care of this debater as soon as we can. I think this attack should do it. Yep. Should I use... No, let's use the Apostle. Alright, so this will weaken that religion in the area. Let's go ahead and fire on... I'm going to fire on the Knight, because the Knight is the unit that can do damage to me. And I suppose I'll fire on the Knight again with the city. Alright, yeah, they are going to go after that traitor. But we are benefiting from the trade route as long as it's in use, and we can probably buy another trader before long, so I think I'm okay. Any other religious units in the area that I need to deal with? I mean, that was a huge win, for sure. So I think I'm going to send this Inquisitor over to Puelmapu and just have him hang out. We'll go ahead and put him in the city center next turn. This Spearman is still on the way down. This Swordsman's on the way over. You're on the way over. Okay, so we're going to have some combat in the next turn. And then once this Heavy Chariot is able to be promoted to a Knight, I'll send them in. Now this Inquisitor, though... Puelmapu now has a follower, so let's go ahead and inquisit that city. I don't know why I like using that word. It's not a word, but I use it anyway. Alright, next turn. Alright, another city-state. Finally, we're encountering city-states by virtue of Spain attacking us, which technically is kind of a good thing. We haven't had that much of a city-state game, and it appears like all of them... It appears that all of the city-states are over near Spain. Yeah, you can see. Oh my gosh, look at all of them. Ridiculous numbers of city-states. So our capital is taking a good amount of damage at present. But it's okay. Alright, that trade route did get plundered. Trade route from Puelmapu to Ngulumapu is no longer active, but our monument is almost in place. We're going to put this Inquisitor there, and we are going to fire... I don't want to fire on something... I'd rather be able to kill something here. So let's go ahead and kill this Knight with this crossbowman. Okay. Good. Promotion available. That's what I was hoping for. Again, we're going to see a lot of combat experience building up pretty rapidly. Alright, so you are a translator. Before I send you anywhere, though, I want to make sure you're in good shape. So let's get these religious units out of harm's way for a little bit. We're going to have them heal up. In one turn, we'll be able to promote pikemen. We're going to leave the Heavy Chariot there just on alert status, and then this Inquisitor... I suppose... I mean, I could send him over to Nagmapu to stop any of Harold's units from causing problems. Now, also, I can continue to buy units with Faith. Let's see what else we can buy here. Well, I can't buy anything here, but I might be able to buy something in Puelmapu. Yeah, I don't have the ability to buy too much yet. I guess I'll buy another crossbowman. That's one of the most advanced units I can buy with Faith at present. So I'll do that. We're going to keep looking around with that scout and hopefully not get messed with by Spain's naval units. I'm a little bit nervous about that. I would hate to lose that scout to something like that. Alright. Amani is established, which means extra loyalty for, well, not just yet, but... Oh wait, hang on. What are we doing? That's right. Let's get those olives in play. So Amani will be established soon. Let's see what they do. Right. They are trying to get in Ngulumapu, but I don't think they're going to succeed. I've got units in the area, and now I can promote this spearman.
Strategy requires thought. Tactics require observation.
All right, we're going to upgrade you to a pikeman. You're level 3 as well, so you're not to be messed with. Let's go ahead and get this... Yeah, this crossbowman needs garrison, absolutely. We're in a little bit of trouble here, and I want to make sure the city can defend itself. They have advanced fairly rapidly on me here. So let's have this crossbowman stay there. Governor's established in Puelmapu. Yes, I'm well aware. So let's go for stirrups now, because we need knights. And Ngulumapu needs... You'd benefit from an encampment, wouldn't you? If you can get this done while they're attacking, that'd be great. That would be a great spot for it, too. Check that out. The only thing is that that would also be a good spot for farms. That's the one sad thing about that. Having adjacent farms there. I suppose it's not that bad. I'm going to go ahead and throw that down, because if that can finish in 5 turns, that would be a great way to help defend the city. Alright, Puelmapu is ready for its meeting house. They're also ready for a library, though, or a university, and I think we need that more. Let me go ahead and get medieval walls built, though, because we do have the production bonus towards those at the moment, I think. Right? Let's check our policies, I think. No, I took that. Oh, yeah, we do. 100% production towards defensive buildings. So since we're using that, let's see, Puelmapu is currently... I can get them to work on a shipyard, which will help with food and production. Venetian arsenal is not quite available to me. Why is that? Must be built on a coast tile that's adjacent to an industrial zone district. So I guess we can replace this stone. No, we wouldn't be able to because we'd have to replace this one. Or we can put it here. Yeah, let's do this. Hopefully that'll work. Well, Mapu will have its industrial zone soon, and that'll be very good for cities in the area. So, all right, our settler's ready, but not quite to do anything this turn. It looks like they're coming. Spain's coming at me pretty hard. Which, this is nice. This is a nice little historically accurate moment here. I'm enjoying the fact that this is happening in this way. Let me go ahead and... this is a little risky because they can fire on my swordsman. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to take a while, but I'm going to move this swordsman up and around. Yeah, they're going to move through some rough terrain. It's going to take them a few turns, but ideally that's where they need to be, I think. All right, now you're going to move down there. We're going to heal those units up, and we're going to start trying to convert Rio de Janeiro. Yep. All right, so we got those crabs improved finally. We sent those towards the end of the last episode. Now let's see what Spain does. Wow. Lots of damage to my swordsman. Hopefully not actually going to die. Oh, man. Kill the unit entirely. So these are Spanish conquistadors, and we are feeling it. Crap. All right. All right, so most important thing would be to kill the unit. All right, let's go ahead and move you over there. All right, let's kill the units that pose the most threat. First of all, I'm going to attack those crossbowmen so that I can approach from this direction with that unit under a little bit less threat. And then these guys, we really need to fire on the catapult. Because if that catapult can fire on Ngulumapu, I'm in trouble. Wow. All right. We are 2 turns away from knights. I'm going to go ahead and move the heavy chariot down here to where it's a little bit closer and able to join the action sooner. And in Pikun Mapu, we can go ahead and train another heavy chariot, which I'm going to train because that will be a knight before long. Let's gain ancient walls built in Pikun Mapu so it can defend itself in case any shenanigans, plural, occur. And this settler is going to stay put until our capital is under less threat. I'm loving this because this is so historically accurate, and we're going to get Spain back with a vengeance. Okay, good. They shifted their focus to my crossbowmen, which is honestly kind of okay with me. If they leave Ngulumapu alone for a couple of turns, that gives me a chance to recover a bit. All right, so you are promotable. Let's go ahead and give you volley, because you're out and fighting. We're going to put you right here. Now, I need to fire. Yeah, we're definitely going to kill that conquistador while he's in the water. That was a dumb move. We're going to put this pikeman here. All right, so the tide has just turned, definitely. That was not a smart move for him to try and attack my crossbowman. He should have focused on Ngulumapu, which actually the AI in the current version of... All right, good. Let's go ahead and send you up this direction. The AI in the current version of Civ 6 is better now at recognizing, oh, I have an opportunity to take the city. I should probably do that. We need to repair that fishing boat. I wonder how long that's been broken. I bet they got raided a while back and I didn't notice. But yeah, the AI has improved at its ability to say, hey, this city, if I were to concentrate on it, we could take. We're 4 turns away from Taj Mahal, by the way, if you've forgotten about that. I'm a little bit nervous about Harold, too. I feel like he might declare on me as well. He's got us denounced already. All right, let's see what happens here. Nothing. Interesting moves.
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground, mercy I asked, mercy I found.
The day we stop exploring is the day we commit ourselves to live in a stagnant world, devoid...
Okay. So now I can kill the other level 1. Why are you putting your Inquisitors in the water, dude? That is the dumbest move you could possibly make. So he is giving himself some war weariness, definitely. We're going to attack this crossbowman with our pikemen here. And our crossbowman in Ngulumapu just got a promotion. Let's see, who would be the best one to fire on? You could probably kill that unit. I think the smartest thing to do would be to withdraw a little bit. Let's do that. Let's pull back towards Puel Mapu. See if we can lure him into attacking me. Okay, we're going to go ahead and convert Brujos, which helps us exert religious pressure on the area. Puel Mapu is still dropping, probably because of Catholicism, I would guess. Yep, Catholicism. So we need more citizens in this area. How are we doing on Puel Mapu? Is there? Yeah, there is. Let's go ahead and cleanse it. And now it's growing, because we have 5 followers here. Yep, is at an entirely Wichran Mapu city. So our religion is getting stronger. The tide is turning, and how close are we to Taj Mahal? 3 turns away from Taj Mahal? Oh my god, that is amazing. All right, so I do want to go for gunpowder, because this is our unique unit, the Malone Raider. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we're going to go back to astronomy as soon as we can. All right, we get to choose a new civic and change our policies possibly as well. Let me go for naval tradition, and we do need to put some boats in the water. So let's take a look at this. Probably a caravel is what I need to build first and foremost. New government available. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to switch. However, is there something that I can do? Yeah, Renaissance and Industrial Era and naval units need to be faster, so let's do that. And then I lost one of my bonuses. What did I lose? Oh, +1 production in all cities is gone now. That sucks. So I can do faster growth and loyalty per turn towards cities not in your original continent. Why don't I go ahead and put Gothic architecture up here? Because I don't know that I want any other of these policies at the moment. I think I'd rather have an additional wild card. An extra discount on unit upgrades would be best because we have some upgrades to make. So let's go ahead and do professional army and confirm. Awesome. Okay, now this heavy chariot can be promoted very cheaply, as can this one. And also, you've already been promoted, but we'll bring them into the fray soon. Let's go ahead and repair those guys. And we also need to... I think I need to do a Kimamol here next. These are breathtaking tiles. I think that one is anyway. Some lovely dissonant trumpet music for your listening enjoyment. Okay, so big surprise, they're attacking the pikemen. And now I should be able to fire on... And we're almost done with the encampment, too. 3 turns away from Taj Mahal. I feel like a trader just finished up in YnAMP. That's why it says 3 turns, because it should be less than that. Okay, let's do volley, so you have more attack strength next turn. And then we're going to... You know what? I'm just going to have this pikeman shelter up for a bit. We're going to have this crossbowman hang out. Let's put this swordsman here, and we'll see if we can get this battering ram wrecked in the next turn. I do definitely want to settle... Oh, hello. Look what Brazil's got in the water. That was fast. So how far along are you? Pedro is a good ways ahead. He's going to be a bit of a threat. All right, so... Pekin Mapu looks like it's still the city to trade with here for a production boost. Still 3 turns from Taj Mahal, oddly enough. All right, and then this knight... We're going to bring down here. This knight I'll bring up here. And we're going to have some fun in the next episode, or in the next turn. So let's move you up to Rio. Can you use a spread? Yes, you can. So we're going to use this Apostle's Last spread on Rio. And my hope... Hang on, let's take a look at Rio de Janeiro. Yes, that might actually stop Rio from being a majority Protestant city. So Harold's religious victory has just been dealt a death blow, and he probably won't get that back. I'll keep this Inquisitor here. Let's just put them to sleep. That's fine. This Apostle is our debater, so we want to send them up to fight these Apostles near YnAMP. And actually, this Inquisitor would do well to back them up in that endeavor. So we'll do that. Almost done with this episode, but I would love to finish this. I want to finish attacking Spain in response here. Or, I guess defending against Spain would be the appropriate thing to say. Spain wants peace. No. No, absolutely not. The Mapuche refuse. Looks like we can buy a new unit with faith. Oh, man. Who do we just lose?
A good navy is not a provocation to war. It is the surest guarantee of peace.
Alright, so I know I didn't get Alhambra. That notification's there. We're 2 turns from Taj Mahal. I want to see if we can get Taj Mahal before in the episode as well. But let's go for mercantilism next, because the camps providing extra production and food would be handy. And we have additional envoys now. Let's go for Carthage. The extra production in the capital when building units would be good. And extra faith in the capital. Unless I want to move towards Antioch. Land combat units are 20% cheaper to purchase with gold for each encampment district building in that city. Has that always been Carthage's bonus, or did they change that? I feel like they changed it. Let's maybe move towards taking that from Pedro. Not only because I want that ability, but because that's kind of a dangerous ability for him to have. Okay. Let's eliminate this crossbowman. That way they lose a little bit of combat strength here. And then we're going to attack with this knight. Actually, I should have rolled this knight up first to get a flanking bonus. Interesting. Is Brazil thinking about it? I guess Brazil is also at war with Spain because they're our ally. Yeah, they are. So they're just coming in to help. That's what it was. So he was using his Minas Gerais to do some damage. That's what those explosions were. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move this settler out 1 tile. And this pikeman, I guess I'm just going to have them fortify until they're healed. And the Kimamol would be good there. Remind me the exact rules on building these. Provides culture equal to 75% of the tile's appeal. So I want it on the more appealing tile. Yeah, I would rather have it on this tile. That scout has been okay so far. Let's have you resume your trade route. There we go. 2 turns away from Taj Mahal. So there were 2 traders that weren't done. Let's use your last charge on Rio, and boom! Harold no longer has a religious majority. Let's take a quick look, actually. He might still have a religious majority. He does. But he no longer has Rio, which is a huge blow. Alright, so this apostle... I really would like the Inquisitor to be backing them up before I do anything, though. So let's have you cancel that move, and then this apostle we're going to bring back to YnAMP to be safe. Let's have them travel together, because I want those flanking bonuses. 1 turn away from the encampment, and we're going to need to repair walls in YnAMP. Oh, thank you, Pedro. That's amazing. This might be the first time on the channel that I've had an ally come in and help me like this, because I'm not usually making allies. But this new expansion definitely gives you reason to ally. So let me go ahead and go for barding so I can get route next with this unit. And then I want to go ahead and move this settler forward. And we'll have this knight support him. So this is a good settlement spot. This is a really, really good settlement spot. It's up on rocks. It will be easily defended, I think. I would like to train... Let's see, in YnAMP, I kind of just want to have a barracks here. Again, we get extra... Because there's a governor here, we get additional combat experience for all units trained in YnAMP. So we want to really... we want to pile on to that as much as we can. We do need another trader as well. I haven't forgotten about that. We're down 1. So, I mean, I do kind of need to go for that, don't I? Why don't we do that? Well, I need the university too. Let's go for university. We need to push towards those as rapidly as we can in various different cities. I'm going to build a meeting house with faith in YnAMP. And we'll also work on getting university started there. Settler needs to stay put. Crossbowman. We also need to rebuild that farm at some point. All right, that crossbowman can stay there. Actually, no. Let's move this one a little bit farther down. Maybe put them in that encampment now that it's done. All right, so this Inquisitor's ready to move, but not move that far. So we're actually gaining religious influence in the Brazilian city of Guarulhos now. I think I'll end this episode when I get this city founded. How about that?
Did you ever build a castle in the air?
There it is.
Here is one. Brought down to earth and fixed for the wonder of ages.
Fantastic. So Taj Mahal gives us additional era score for every single era score moment, every historic moment that we earn. We now will get additional era score. I don't know if we got additional era score on that one, but it seems like we did because it's +4, and I feel like wonders are normally +3. So maybe. We'll see. An armory would be good in YnAMP. Let's do that. Because that city has a governor as well, so any units I train there will do better. I wonder if that counts for religious, or for units bought with faith. That would be cool. Alright, so there are no... It looks like Herald is trying to attack Armagh, but they're holding their own. So I'm going to have to deal with Herald and free Auckland before long as well. But my primary objective for the moment is settling this city. So we're going to have these guys link up, and we'll move them into place. And I'm not going to be done with this episode until that city has been founded. Let's move this knight into position. Okay, can't see any farther. Oh, there's the apostle. All right, interesting. What are you? You don't have any special abilities. Let's go ahead and start moving you guys that direction. We might be able to deal with that apostle, and if we can manage to kill him down here, that would be good for our religion in Spain, which would be a nice thing. Let's have you hang out there as well. You hang out there as well. All right, Spain wants peace. I'm going to say no. He didn't manage to kill any of my units, I don't believe. Okay, so he is trying to make this a Protestant city. I do have this Inquisitor in the area. I could always just attack him with that. Totally forgot that Inquisitor was there. Even though he's staring me in the face when I was looking at that move. And then this Apostle has arrived here. Let's go ahead and hit him with this Inquisitor, rather than send that Inquisitor along, because we're going to have that one there to back up this guy in combat. We'll go ahead and attack with this one here. Now let's see what else we can do here. You were working on medieval walls, and then something changed, evidently. Let's go ahead and buy the library outright, and then finish those medieval walls. It might have just been that I wanted to concentrate on a different... words come to me. It might have been that I just wanted to concentrate on something else there. A different production selection. Yes, there we go. That's what I wanted to say. All right, so next turn, and... Oh, Protestantism just got... Did we lose a religious combat somewhere? Seems like we might have, because there were a number of Protestant spreads in one area there. That's weird. We can also purchase another apostle in YnAMP. Ooh, YnAMP actually needs to be cleansed, and we have this Inquisitor here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Animal. Glories in gunpowder and loves parades.
Okay, so that's thoroughly cleansed. All that apostle's work has just been undone. We now have access to the Malone Raider, which is a unique unit. I don't think we can actually promote anything to the Malone Raider. I might be wrong. No, we can't. However, I can go ahead and found this city. Lafken Mapu has been founded, and it's a seaside city. All right, so this builder, because we have the pyramids, is helping us out a little bit. We can build a Kima mole there for extra culture, but first things first, let's go ahead and get a farm there for extra growth. We'll have this knight hang out. Actually, no, even better, let's bring our crossbowmen down here. We'll still have knights hang out near the city. And I am almost done here. Just need to go ahead and get... You know, Pekin Mapu still needs to build caravels. So we're going to send out additional caravels to explore here, if we can. Again, we're going to get extra era score for that now, so... Ooh, we can buy Malon Raider outright. Let's do that. So any combat victories against Spain... This unit will get... what's the deal with the Malon Raider? I don't quite remember. I think it's combat bonuses near friendly territory, and because of our Swift Hawk Lightning, or our Swift Hawk bonus that we're getting... any combat victories near Spain's territory will result in less loyalty for those cities. Mapuche, unique Renaissance era unit, +5 combat strength bonus if within 4 hexes friendly territory. Pillaging costs 1 movement. So having that guy in place if Spain tries to land again will be awesome. All right, let's go ahead and do a monument. And yep, Malon Raider's been built. We are on the way towards getting out of a dark age. let's go ahead and go for the level 3 ability there. Also, additional gold for every market would be nice if we move towards that, so let's do that too. Yerevan could be really good to have for my apostles. I'm not going to forget about that, but let's see. You are a debater. We're moving you towards... Okay, that guy's already dead. He probably used his last spread, so I guess we'll move the debater back here to fight this apostle instead. And yeah, you definitely need to be cleansed. We need our religion strengthened in the area. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and train another Inquisitor. We're going to need them. And I will go ahead and stop this episode here. Looks like our pikeman is all healed up. We're going to guard that wounded tile. And then as soon as I can, I'm going to get another builder down here to repair it so YnAMP can continue to grow a little bit faster. They've got some housing and amenity problems. And we do definitely need to repair our walls as well. But for now, looks like we repelled Spain's initial advance pretty handily there. And we're going to keep pushing back in Swift-Hawk Lightning War in the next episode. Armory's almost done in YnAMP, and we're going to probably need to liberate Auckland from Herald before too many more episodes go by. It would be nice to have that production bonus, as much as it would suck not to have the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Someone did suggest to me that because city-states can't have wonders, I might be able to build the mausoleum when that city-state's conquered. I doubt that, but I would love to try it. So we'll see if that happens, and I'm sure someone might clarify in a comment. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. Yeah, an extra 11 minutes on this episode here for my normal episode time. Comments are always welcome. New episodes coming out every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.